Well, if you've ever played Legends Arceus, you know what this location's supposed to be. This is where the ancient retreat was in Legends Arceus. Kojita's little place. This is what would become Celestic Town. There's an odd spaceman in front of the ruins. There isn't anything there, but that only seemed to make him angry. He's saying that he will blow up the town with a bomb. The nerve of it all. If only I were younger, I'd punch that spaceman with my Pokemon. This town is insignificant. There's nothing of value here. It doesn't need to exist, so I'll blow it up with a galactic bomb. If you try to mess with me, I'll shut you down with a Pokemon battle. So what's going to be? Are you going to mess with me? Yes. You dare to oppose Team Galactic? That means you're taking on the world. No, the universe even. You know, this is kind of a downgrade because in Platinum you would fight Cyrus here instead. And one thing I have found out is that this particular battle with Cyrus at this point in the game is a Nuzlocke ender. If you do that challenge. I have seen people lose to him. I normally don't see them lose to him when they get to the reverse world. Well, distortion world, whatever you want to call it. In his final battle because they're prepared for him. So yeah, them saying it being here since the creation of Sinnoh makes perfect sense, because this would have developed into a small little community, which is what it is now. Too much to handle. Whatever, I'm out of this one-horse town. There's nothing to do here anyways. I saw what you did there. Well, aren't you quite the trainer? That was magnificent. As the Elder Celestic Town, the Celestic of Elder Town. Anyway, I give you my thanks. Oh, that orb charm. May I see that, dear? What? You say Cynthia trusted you with it to deliver to me? That's Cynthia. She's my granddaughter. It was made in honor of a mythical deity said to have created Sinnoh. These old charms are still discovered now and again. Since you're in Celestic Town, why not take a look around inside the ruins? Mysterious designs cover a whole section of the wall. There are the three strange things forming a triangle. In the middle of them is a shining sphere. What is this all about? The cave painting reminds me of an old story. There existed a being so powerful it was considered a deity at the time. Opposing this being were three Pokemon. The three kept balance with the one, as if they formed a triangle. It's an ancient legend of Sinnoh that is told to this day in Celestic Town. Yes, I will also point out something. This is what's called historical decay. So, whenever a story is passed down from generation to generation, snippets, bits, and pieces are lost. That's why they say that there's only one deity, which, as we know, after playing through Sinnoh, there's four. If anyone has ever played what's called telephone back in school, it's where they try to tell a story, but then they miss something along the way, or it just becomes something else altogether. It's very similar in that idea. Anyway, there's your history lesson for today. There appears to have been an insignificant struggle here. Everyone should step back and view things from a bigger perspective. Yes, a bigger perspective. One that is on a universal scale. My name is Cyrus. I seek the power to create a world without strife. However, that power seems to be unavailable here. We've met before, yes? It was at Mount Coronet. If you discover any power derived from the legends of Sinnoh, inform me. For that power is what I need to create my new world. Especially since you know how much of a complete psychopath he is. Okay, I was hoping to possibly have Scorpii fully evolved at this point, but it doesn't evolve for another 6 levels. So, this might be rough. This next gym battle might be very rough. Kind of. I guess I should have thought about this. Oh well. Also, I want to point out something really dumb about this gym. Okay, so Fantina is a ghost-type master, right? So, the gym aesthetic is nice and all, the spiritual blue flames, but the puzzle is so stupid. We have to do math! What does math have to do with ghosts? Can anyone please explain that one to me? I already know what the answer is, but it's like, what does it have to do with ghosts? You know, that's actually a good point. It bores you to death. I'll give you that one. Because it's like, look at this place. It looks amazing with the stained glass and everything. And I like what they do in Platinum with it. They turn it into a maze where you have very limited visibility, and you have a flashlight. If you shine the flashlight on this, on one of the NPCs, the gym trainers, they will battle you. And what you do is you look for a symbol on the ground somewhere, and then you match it up. And then you match it up with the corresponding door. Now see, they kind of use this concept again in X and Y with Clement's gym, but that makes sense because he's an inventive genius. So math is kind of his thing. Well, not really. It's more or less along the lines of who's that Pokemon? But it's very similar in design. Again, I already know the answer. I can do mental math. Hey kid, quit stealing my thunder. This game also has another issue. I'm realizing there's only 3 ghost-type families in this game. Because Duskull is not even in the normal regional decks. Seriously. Yeah, they gave it a new evolution in this generation, but it's not in the normal regional Pokedex. Isn't that a load of crap? I really need to mute Steam when I'm doing this. Yet another reason why the Pokédex of Diamond and Pearl drives me crazy. They deemed it necessary to only have a few ghost-type families. But lots of bug-type families and lots of water types. For pretty much no reason. And the water-type families are mostly terrible. Except for Gyarados and Tentacruel. But that's... Also, Shellos and Gastrodon are fantastic, and Floatzel isn't bad. So... there are some diamonds there, but unfortunately everything else is kind of either meh or terrible. Here, when it does that? Okay. That was me muting Steam, so I don't get a notification when friends keep logging on. Well, the answer is 39, so let's go. I used to say that I was terrible at mental math until I got older. Once I got into middle school, I became a whiz at it. Probably because I was more or less forced to because of all the multiplication tables quizzes I had to do back in 2nd grade. Yes, they tortured us that badly. And if I didn't start passing these quizzes, I would fail. So, and that's probably part of the reasons why I despise time limits. Also, because I did say all that. Just say it with me now. Nerd! That's fine. There's one more room I have to go through though. So we're going to be doing this, are we? Alright, fine. We'll do it your way. Whoop. My bad. Gotta go through here. Well, I already know the answer, so... I think that's enough training as it is anyway, because I'm pretty far ahead. And I'm going to be lazy. Oh, finally, you have arrived. Since I came to this region, I always try to learn new things. The whole contest shows in this city. I say to myself, I'm fine, I will excel. That is why I dress this way, say on performance.
Also, I study Pokemon very much. I have come to be gym leader. And, so it shall be that you challenge me. But I shall win. That is what a gym leader does, non?
Somehow I fused her French with German. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, so I don't remember. I don't think. Does she have a Gengar? Because if so, then I have. If not, then I have an idea. Let me see here real quick. Yes, she does. Okay. So this would be moot. Not that it would matter anyway, because I realized 2 of her Pokemon are flying, and one of her Pokemon is flying, and the other one is levitate. So Toxic Spikes is actually completely useless. Also, kudos for Drifblim being able to learn Fly, because it was not able to do that before. Now, under normal circumstances, I would not have an answer to this. I do now. Thanks to them nerfing Gengar as of last generation. Don't get me wrong, Gengar's still a threat. But it's not as good as it once was because it doesn't have Levitate anymore. Unless I smack myself in the face repeatedly. It still makes me sad that Gengar got done dirty. Yes, that's her ace. Miss Magius.
Oh heavens, what is this? Is this my final Pokemon?
Also, that Pokemon got scarier as the series went on. This is why. Which means that she has a check against Dark-type Pokemon, by the way. Because Dark is weak to Fairy. Confused Ray is a Ghost type's bread and butter. It's always annoying, though. I know you're going to resist this, but... Whoa, wait a minute, you don't? Okay, then. That works. Looks like the chip strategy worked.
You are so fantastically strong. I know why I have lost.
And no, you're not allowed to evolve, but I'll be able to evolve you real soon.
I am dumbfounded. So very, very strong. Your Pokemon, so strong. Your power is admirable. I shall honor it with this gym badge.
think she gives Shadow Claw if memory serves. Which is not a bad move.
HTM-65. It contains Shadow Claw. A very startling move it is. It hits turn critical often.
Jeez, sometimes I wonder if my English is broken up enough. Thank you for tuning in. I'm still going to be going for a few more hours.
I'm so glad to see you. You're not very easy to track down. My grandma told me about what took place in Celestic Town. Thanks for what you did by the ruins. But that Team Galactic, I thought they were just a bunch of eccentrics. You know, talking about how they're going to make a new universe and all. In that weird way they dress too. I thought they were harmless. It appears as if they're a lot more trouble than I thought. I mean, stealing and hoarding Pokemon, that's just plain wrong. By the way, did you find the ruins interesting at all? If you did, you may want to visit the library in Cantaloupe City. They have some ancient books that you might find interesting. It may also be of help to completion of your Pokedex. I think you ought to go there. Okay, bye-bye for now.
Okay, so this is a little detrimental. Kind of. But I am going to teach Surf to Gastrodon. Because I need a better damaging water move than Water Pulse. Okay. Hey, I mentioned seeing what city. Johto confirmed. Joking. That joke is so old now at this point. Okay, Cantaloupe City is where I'm supposed to go. Is it the Eterna side or the... I think it's the Eterna Celestic side that I need to go to next. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what those hitching posts are supposed to be, you can talk to them, well, you can interact with them and then get on your bicycle that way. It's a little detailed, but it's funny. Dude, I don't have time for this. Come on now. Also, I just want to say this for the record. Surf's up, dudes! Okay. Now, if I recall correctly, it's either this way or the... No, this is the way we have to go to get to the peak of Mount Coronet. Okay, so Lower Coronet is where I need to go. So to Orberg City we go. How many times did I just say go? Go! And that's going to be all the time that we have. So until next time, Ryo Nakage 33 signing off.